Wait, this is Vanguard. This is Budyfight. Always have. Let us fight. I felt like I had a better joke and I just lost it. Yeah, no. Thankfully, this game does not work like have a life system, or else. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Now it should be heard. We'll participate.
It feels like it's like, hey, you know, your opponent checked defensive OT. Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because we're gonna attack for infinite. Obelisk the Torment just tributed 2 monsters, bro. It really did. I had a very successful victory with the Budyfight deck. It just felt like Gao, which is awesome. Budyfight is the only Bible you need. The Book of Genesis, Drum Dragon. I'm not like a big Budyfight guy because I hardly played the game. I know I had a friend who was so into it, so he had me play it sometimes, right? But I myself never really got into it, so it's kind of cool that, you know, we get to play it in Vanguard now, because this might actually just like incentivize me to really watch the anime at this point, because it seems kind of good. Sunfish, Sunshine Impact, they kept the infinite power intact. Oh, yep. It's right over here. Sunshine Impact, right at the bottom there. Increase or decrease your Vanguard's power to infinity, and it gets critical +1 to the battle. The best part is it says increase or decrease, because how can you like decrease from infinity?
How can you
I'm gonna decrease your power to infinity? Excuse me? This sounds like some magical girl power scaling.
Just pull a Yugi and just like reflect 2 effects back against one another repeatedly until they make an infinite loop, merge 3 monsters together to just have literal infinity +1. Kind of bull.
Yeah, you thought about that too. That was like the only time where, I mean, Divine Serpent Ged, dude, rest in pieces. He should have won that. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheel going. Zenon, I assume you want to be a part of this wheel? Because we're gonna be testing some Budyfight collab right now.
Yeah, I'll be a part of this.
Sweet. Let me go ahead and do this then. Wheel me for 2? Cool. Zenon, Luke. Blanking some bits like both card games. Mealfy. Shiono. Ooh, Genesis, you got 3, my boy. You've been hungry. Thankfully, we had that fight not too long ago. I think it was like either yesterday or the day before. That was a good fight that makes up for that. What's up, Boring? Welcome on in. You want to be a part of greatness, bro? Want to get on wheel? Throw me on wheel for 2. If I can battle, it's cool. That's also fine. Cool. We'll try it just in case. I have 2, I believe. Boring. I'm just gonna spectate some card fights. I want to learn from others, seeing how this goes. Aye, good stuff. Let me test. That's a pretty good wheel to build on. I want to build Darkest Dragon World. Oh man, I still remember Lost World.
That was.
Hey, Jake. Oh, Luke. Looks like Luke gets to be the first one on bat here. All right. It just skipped you over, Zenon. The shame. Yeah, I think it's Jake from State Farm. Dead ass. It's the real Jake from State Farm. It's to see who gets to battle me. Ah, Shiono's gonna be right after. Alrighty. Luke's a big buddy fight guy. So it makes sense he'd be able to be the first one to test.
Just be here.
You'll just be here chilling.
Grinding Digimon.
Alright, and I got my future card, Budyfight sleeves. Because at this point, why not make these the sleeves, right? Just for the nostalgia of it.
You know what would have been funny?
What's up?
To do? Oh, just play freaking what the like the Overlord Budyfight card.
I think there is a few of them, right? You're talking about like the Dragon Omnilords or something like that?
No. There is a Dragonic Overlord in Budyfight.
Oh, I think I heard about that. Yeah. I thought they'd reveal it once against those. I do like Prism Dragons. Athora is cool. Oh, Athora. Athora. Oh, you don't want my list yet, Boring. This list is the everything list. I should probably explain. So this list has basically like everything aside from the extraneous triggers. I've ratioed everything else out of this like 20 card reveal to be in this deck. Yeah, I kid you not. Like it's like that, dude. It's pretty crazy. So I'm trying like everything with this deck. We're gonna see how this goes. I almost beat Genesis. Almost had bad RNG, made me miss. Oh dear. Well, you're gonna keep on trying, right, Daniel? You'll get your turn. Let's raise the flag. We both got Dragon World. Now, open the flag and we become buddy fighters. So now we're gonna buddy fight. There's no Vanguard, this is buddy fight. So, I could put a buddy monster from my ride zone. What's my buddy monster? Hold on a second. Which one's my buddy?
To be the grade 2 that's just like not the right line.
That's not the right line? Drum the buddy? Drum is the buddy? Okay, and I had to put Drum in the ride deck, I guess? Okay. Yeah, so I gotta put in Drum. Grade 2 Drum? Okay. Where's Drum? It says... Put a buddy monster for your right deck. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Oh, I'm dumb. I don't even need to be putting in the main deck Drum then, because it guarantees Drum for you. Duh. Okay. Thankfully, I don't have max copies of that Drum, so what I can do is I'll just generate a Drum real quick. I'll just generate a Drum.
Good.
Drum Bunker Dragon. This must be the one.
What are
right?
the other 5? Yeah. What are the other 5 cards in the right deck?
Alright, so that's Drum Bunker Dragon then. So, now that I did that, draw. Okay. I discard in order to ride into Gao. Now, I get the energy generator, but then I also get this crest here, this Budyfight crest. When I ride,
so,
I put a flag.
Would you like to know something?
What?
Budyfight doesn't get the energy generator because you may only have one ride deck crest.
Oh, really? Like, wait, hold on a second. One ride deck crest? So, wait, but then if you can only have one ride deck crest in a ride deck, then I guess the stride deck crests are just they're manifested, they're not in the ride deck, so okay. So we don't use energy generators. Cool. Honestly, that's cool because I was wondering why there was no energy blast anyway. Alright. No energy. Good stuff. That's better. Now, when you ride, I can put a flag into the order zone, so I will just move my flag. It is now actually a flag. And then I put this into the crest zone. I'll just make this my crest zone. Screw it. And then I put 2 cards as my gauge. And I'll make this gauge. This is learning. Sorry, Mikoto Energy Generator. Maybe some other day. Gauge. And now, when it's put into the crest zone, or at the beginning of the riot phase, I can charge and draw. Oh, right. I can charge and draw. Yeah, F it, dude. Charge and draw. Excelente. And now that I rode over Dragon World, I can look at the top 7 to get an Armor Dragon, or I can get a Sunshine Impact, arm it without paying the cost, and shuffle the deck. Okay. So I gotta go top 7. Let's go. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, there's so many Drum Dragons. I think I'll get this guy. So weird seeing this in Vanguard. I know, it's so trippy, it's so different, but I kind of like it. Okay, let's go. So now I add that. Yep. Yeah. Pass. I'm doing great. No well, nah, they didn't, man. They just borrowed it. Give me Ancient World and half your next 47 days. I want Purgatory Nights.
I mean, I'm excited for next Thursday because we get a Dino Dragon.
Wait, is that what Jackknife is?
No, it's just we get like a core promo.
Oh, okay. I'll give us nice things. Nah, dude, they want this for English, I bet. Just you watch. I have suspicions. Get every world because otherwise this would have 11 decks minimum. So you got to arm this thing. If your Vanguard gets 5,000, so it's just what, 13 now, I think? All your front row drum. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's the little marker thing. Now I know. Take. Bring this guy out. It is fine, Luke. We are both learning as we go along. Damage 1, front trigger. Damage 2, heal trigger. Ooh, okay. I'll heal out the front trigger. Sweet. That is what I need to see, I guess. So smart.
I mean, the order trigger
none.
is honestly really cool.
I love that. Order ability, none. Draw. Oh, hey, sweet. Okay. Charge and draw. Okay. And now I have to discard and ride, I bet. So let's see here. I think I'm going to discard this Drum Dragon. And let's ride into another Gao. Now this Gao's got stuff for me. Alright, I gotta grip this up. This gets real complicated. I was debating if I still need to discard. If I remember correctly, we're getting decks up to Budyfight 100. Oh, is that where like Gargantuan stuff come into play? Let's see, so I gotta add something here. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, this one's a great one. Alright, let's go ahead and add Homie here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and call, and I activate skill. I'm going to counter blast 1 in order to draw a card. Now, I think this is a Drum Dragon, right? Let me check. This is a Drum Bunker Dragon. Does that count for this guy? When your rear guard with Drum in a different card name, I could Soul Blast to call it. Yeah, I will do that. Gao, get out of here. It costs Gauge. Oh, sweet. Let me go ahead and get rid of a Gauge. I'm gonna call this guy. It has another ability too. So I can put the top card or a card for drop into the Buddy Soul. So I'll go ahead and put this guy into the Buddy Soul. Okay, that seems good. Soul's face up. All right, cool. That's honestly easier for me. I like that it's face up. Good stuff. With that, I'll be able to like understand what I'm gauging a lot easier. Don't have to remember as much.
Well, you can actually look at the page.
So when I arm an item to Gal, when I ride up to Gal and Drum Dragon, will the item actually stay there?
Yeah, because it's like the same as boss.
Item stays? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I know Baz has a stipulation about like riding to something different, so I wanted to check. All right, so if that's the case, I'll go ahead and get rid of Engage real quick. And let's arm an item. Cool. It's got an item on it now, which means Gal's gonna kick butt. And do I want to do this guy? Nah, I gotta be chill, right? Buddy Drum and Drum Soul? What? Okay, I think this is good enough for me. I'm just gonna go 15 on the Vanguard. This is gonna require some learning. Over trigger. Alright, cool. Well, that's one time to hit it. So, additional effects. Do I have a normal order? No, I don't. Choose one of your Vanguards gets critical. Choose a buddy monster from your rear circle. So I give a critical here. I give 100 million here. Is this drum a buddy monster? I think it is. And I get to draw a card as well for OT. All right, let's go for 1 million plus. Sweet. This deck is fascinating. Let's change the music while he goes on to his next turn. Yeah, okay. So far, initial thoughts. There's a lot going on here, but it seems like this deck has a lot of like good resource game if it knows what it's doing. So drum is from there. Okay, so let's drum Bunker Dragon. Cool. I guess we're gonna pay Engage to get drum Bunker Dragon out there. Bless you. All right, so this thingy. If you've got a Vanguard with Gao or Rear Guard with 5th Omni, you can bind this card, put the top card of your deck face down as Engaged, and draw a card. Oh, that's just a really good card. Yeah, that card kicks butt, dude. That's good stuff. I like that card. So you're gonna cast, and you bind it in order to gauge and then draw. I see his buddy fight instincts are starting to take over. He's doing this a lot faster than I am. He doesn't need to learn. Only I need to learn. Drum's ability. You can gauge in order. You can pay a gauge to overcall drum with a different drum. So you're gonna call over drum with this drum. Okay, interesting. And you can CB to draw. Okay. Oh, isn't it? It says the same column as that unit, brother. Oh, by the way, when you overcall, doesn't this have to go to the drop, or is there a rule that says that it stays there as like soul?
It becomes the soul of the card you call over it.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
What says that?
I think this version doesn't have a fully like translated, but you can also it does say it in our new channel.
Okay, yeah, because the card never said it, which is why I didn't think you could do that. Okay, that's significantly better than I imagined then. That's a good effect too. Man, this deck could actually do something at this point if it has like an optimized build. So you're just gonna go ahead and check with Vanguard, right? Yeah, I'll take it. I need CB anyway. Screw it. Alright, cool.
I think it's because of the wording, because it doesn't say call it to this unit's rearguard circle, it specifically says call it on top of this unit.
Weird.
Also because it has
my heals beat your OT.
Because the drum has a skill that while it is in like a buddy soul, it gives you it's basically got like, you know, while it's in the soul of a unit, it gives it 5k power. And shield.
28. It's Overdress? Okay. Did you look at my totally random VOD suggestion? No, I don't think I did. I didn't catch it. Let me read what my Vanguard's gonna do, because... So... Interesting. I could take it. Yeah, that's totally fine. Draw. Let's go ahead, charge, and then draw. And then, from my hand, I'll discard in order to ride into Mighty Sun Fighter Mikado Gao. Okay. Now it's time for even more reading, chat. So this one is the link unit. So when you swing, you can link up with something. So you total up their power for the battle. But then you can see if you choose one of your, like the rear guard that you rested, you stand it, and then you can stand another drum. So you can like get a 4th attack if you're going 2nd, which is probably why it's pretty good. So Ore no Buddy, let's see. And now in order to buddy call, let's see. Once per fight, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, I can buddy call. Sure, yeah, let me buddy call. Do I have to like pay the gauge? I think I do, right? When I buddy call? If I want a buddy call, you have to pay the gauge. Okay. Sure, why not? I'll buddy call by paying 1 gauge, which is good because I sneakily gauged this this thing that'll be useful in a second. And then I get to countercharge 1 from the buddy call. Sweet. Okay. And now I get to activate the skill of this thingy here. So I can bind it to gauge and then draw. Alright. Alright, cool. Now let me think here. Oh yeah, I put the top part of the deck into the buddy soul as well, so I got a buddy soul. Sure. Let's see here. Nothing there. Soul Guard is just Soul Guard, so that's cool. That doesn't have an effect. That already did its effect, as far as I'm concerned. And now Drum Dragon's skill can pay a gauge to go harder, right? This seems to be the thing here. Okay, okay. So, yeah, I can use Drum Dragon's skill. Let's go ahead and get rid of the top of my gauge. Oh, not bind it, drop it. Oh, Gargantua Punisher, interesting. And now I can search the deck or drop for a drum. Let's search the deck. Because one thing searching the deck does is it helps you triangulate what cards he gauged. So that's gonna be cool. So what drum is good here? You know what? I think I need resources. So I could go for that draw there. That would probably be pretty good here. This drum needs a little bit more. So let's see. Front row, rear circle. When a card is revealed to your damage check, if you have a grade 3 greater Gal, you don't have another rear card of the same name. Your opponent chooses a card from the hand and discards it. Oh, that's a fun trap. Alright. Shuffle. Let's see. Did it right? Okay. Now when this is played, let's see. Do I have to pay the call cost of this because I played it from Drum's ability?
No, you don't.
No? Okay. Okay. This deck was about to get very expensive if I had to do that.
I think
so...
the Untap version is missing some of the text because it does say without paying the call cost.
Okay. So now that I got that, I can put the top card or a card from the drop. I'm definitely going to do the drop. For sure. Let's go ahead and have Gao be a soul. Help me out, Gao.
I mean, if you put the other drum bunker that's in it, your thing gets more power.
Bag against this deck. Oh, that's kind of funny, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking about Vanguard. Are you doing the wheel? Yeah, I'm doing the wheel. I already spun a couple of people here. Sorry. Well, I'll get faster at this deck once I play it a couple times. So this is just the beginning stages. So now one thing to note about my drums is that my rearguard drums, in addition to my Vanguard, are going to get a power up, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, because I'm at grade 3. Yeah, okay, so this one didn't care about the opponent's grade. There's a lot of stuff that does, which is kind of nice. I'm refreshed by how much this deck scales back if it's going first. So that's a drum. Okay, he's shaking my card. So what's he shaking about? Is he got, like, advice for me on this one? Maybe I'm missing something about this card? This one doesn't gain a power boost. Oh, how come? Is it not a drum? Let me shake, because... Shake... Blue Sky Knight's Drum Bunker Dragon. Okay. So it's
no, so Luke, it's the 5k power from the arm order, not from
it's from the arms. So it gets the, that's where it gets its power. So
that means your other one, the one that has, like, the one on your right actually gains an extra 5k because the drum in its buddy soul gives it 5k power and 5k shield.
Wait, hold on a second. Your unit with drum that has this card as a buddy soul gets 5k power and 5k shield. Oh,
wait, hold on. Hold on, that does say if opponent is grade 3 or greater.
Yeah, so, but no, that's gonna be really good the more he rides up, right? Oh, shoot. Dude, this deck is so... Okay, so now I have a prime target. You want to soul your buddy. You want to soul your buddy. Oh, is Nirvana and better? This is Nirvana, but way more interesting Nirvana. Like, holy crap. Okay.
And that's why, especially when you're calling these guys, you have the buddy in the drop, so you want to tuck this in.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this then. I'm going to go ahead and swing with Gao, and then I'll activate skill to CB1, and I'll link attack with one of my friends here. F it, let me link attack with this one. So this guy is the Omni Lord, buddy. All right, now then, Legion attack it. Check the one. Critical trigger. We're gonna give critical here, and I'll give power to my leftover Omni Lord. And then the second check. No trigger. Sweet, all right, cool. We're able to beat past those heals pretty effectively there.
I'm pretty sure if you do apply, I don't, well...
Man, Luke's a lot meaner when he plays Budyfight. He's berating me for all my crits. Like, my heals beat your OT. I'm like, jeez, is he a villain in Budyfight standards or something? I wonder. All right. So now we both got rid of our, we got rid of a lot of our triggers here already. Wow, this is trippy. This is so trippy. Hey, Noel. Ah, okay. So now that he got that done, let's go ahead and stand up this rear guard after battle. And then I'm going to start beating up on the opponent here. So let's attack your rear guard. And then let's attack it again, just to get rid of the remainder of its soul. Yeah, well, I imagine, well, I mean, he's a lot, he actually plays Budyfight like me, so I'd imagine he wants to win really badly. But then again, I guess that's kind of Luke in a nutshell. He tends to try pretty hard. Let's go ahead and pass the turn on that. Let's see, so my hand's holding some fun options here. We've got two view, whew. And I think it's good that I have multiples of those as well. Okay, so he drew, charged and drew, good stuff. Discarding that drum, which I probably should have been doing that too, thinking about it, because the whole point is to superior back a drum dragon, right? And then drum dragon. Oh, you know what this means then? This deck is incredibly soul hungry, isn't it?
One of your guys does soul charge, I believe.
Yeah, and I committed it early, but I mean, he did as well, but yeah, I committed that one early. Oh, which means what I wanted to do was use the skill of drum. Is there a deck list for the collab? Not yet, but we're gonna get around to that. What I wanted to do is what Luke is doing, which is get drum, and use drum skill to go into it, because drum will give it extra soul guards to make sure that the opponent can't get rid of it. All right. Okay, cool. And now he can do that. And now using skills there. Oh wow, did you just burn all your soul to do that? That's crazy. Okay, so I guess him and I are not in agreement about how to use our soul. All right, are you gonna try the other Budyfight decks in the future? Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna try the other Budyfight decks. This seems awesome right now. This is a really cool and like fresh way to play right at the moment. All right, let's see. So he's down to 1 gauge at the moment. I'll be at 3 gauge. I'm good. Okay, so I'll be a little bit ahead in the gauge game. That's kind of nice. He's got a lot of boosters there. Sweet. All right, so he's got that one to try and build more gauge. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think CB is an issue with this deck. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. You have so many countercharge, right? You get countercharge from your Buddy Call. You get countercharge from your Green Shield. I think there's another card that countercharges as well, if I remember correctly. So you got plenty of countercharge options.
Countercharges.
Yeah, that's the green. That's the Green Shield, right? That countercharges, because that's what I was talking about before. Or is it actually another PG as well that does it?
Yeah, the PG and the heal trigger.
Link attack. Okay, let's see. So 18 is 20. It's 33 on the Vanguard. It's a pretty good attack. Sure. Let's take it. Ooh, front trigger. Nice snag, Luke. All right, Flower goes to his front row. I'm gonna go ahead and take a damage. Oh, sweet, my other heal. Well, now I'm glad he did hit OT when he did. That actually let me heal this out. I'm getting 10,000 power to my Vanguard, and then I'm gonna activate this skill. So, yeah, my card was revealed for a damage check, so you choose a card from hand and discard it to abide by that skill. Good stuff. Ooh, we got rid of Gargantua Impact. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. Gargantua Puncture. So what's he doing now? Oh, he's gonna pay a gauge. Okay. Retire. Can Soul Guard protect against that? I think Soul Guard protects against the effects too, right? Okay, cool. Then definitely gonna Soul Guard for my buddy here. Let's see. So
Soul Guard is just when it would leave the field. That's how insane this is.
Whoa. Sorry, Vermilion. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Like, you can't find it, bounce it, bot deck it, retire it,
wow.
put it to soul, put it to damage zone.
God. This is so cool. Let's see here. What do I want to do about this? I think what I want to do is... So, it's 43, I'm 23, I need 25 shield to, like, stop that attack effectively. I'm a little sus about, like, about damage here. So, like, I should guard this, and then that one's not going to be as bad, though. You know what I'll do? I'll take it. I might hit a trigger, and then I can really stop the other attack if I do it. No, it's just Gargantuan Punisher. Cool. And now that's 33, so I can guard that with a simple 15. So let me give you that crit I checked last turn. The one with the jackknife guy we're going to get pretty soon. They're 5 soul incoming. Oh, is that how Jackknife does things? Oh man, Jackknife might be fun as frick then. Alright, let's stand and draw. Alright, and then I can charge and draw. So let's charge and draw you. Okay. Now then, I compare Sound Raider, Gao and Drummy Boy here. Let's get an extra 10,000 power to this front row. And now that I've done that, let's activate the skill of my Vanguard. So I can Soul Blast one card. And let me get my drum back out on the field here. Come back to me, buddy. Alright, so drum's out there now. Okay, that units act by 1 gauge. In other words...
I think you still need to pay the cost for it, though.
Yeah, I gotta pay the cost for him, and then not the new card. Alright, so let's go ahead and pay gauge. And then I put the top card of your deck into the Buddy Soul. And this one's face up, so I get to see what it was. Ah, it's you. Hey, what's up, bro? Now then, I don't have to pay the gauge for his other skill though, because of the effect of my other drum, my drummer boy. So I can either get a resource card or I could try to push. That's a defense guy. I don't like him. That's a resource guy. I kind of like him. I could crit pressure this guy, which is kind of cool. I like the crit pressure on him. Let me check my deck real quick, because I think I might have another copy of you. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I'm so doing you. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, let's effing do this, dude. Alright, now I'm gonna go for, what's his name? Ultimate Neo Dragon Drum the Future! Now, Drum the Future has no extra soul to be put onto it. It's just gonna deal with what it's got, but this is my Capwellius. I forgot this deck had a Capwellius. Okay. And now that we've got that in effect, I think it's time to start pushing for combat. Now, let's calculate some power bonuses. So Drum the Future is going to get an extra 5,000 power, and this has a drum in it, along with the other guy still having his drum from earlier. So they're both going to get 10,000 power in total, in other words. Now, this drum says if the opponent's grade tier greater, an extra 10,000 power. So we're looking at plus 20,000, then 30. It just gets better. Now, when this thingy attacks, I need to pay a cost in order to get that other power, so I won't calculate that. Like just pulling what Gal did in the final episode of the first season. Is that what he did in the first season? I gotta watch the show, man, at this point. I gotta watch the show to understand this more, but like, this is so cool. I got nothing else I gotta do right now, so let's just do some. Yeah, maybe we should do like a watch-alongs, right? Like watch-alongs, get some people back in the Budyfight nostalgia. Okay, let's get some combat music going. It's time. What's a good? Let me play some of the Vanguard music here. All right, battle time. Let's attack with my rear guard. And now, with its skill, I'm gonna pay a gauge. It gets 10,000 power. Furthermore, I'm gonna go ahead and opt to try and retire that unit. This will be for 40 on your Vanguards. Alright, you soul guarded for that unit, and now here comes my actual attack on your Vanguard. This is for 40. Oh. Alright. Oh, you added that front trigger back? Oh, does, when you soul guard, do soul guards go back to your hand loop? Oh, then why did you put the front trigger that was on your unit? Yeah, you, was that what was on your unit? Maybe I'm getting confused. It was in my hand? Oh, okay, interesting. Gotcha. Well, anyway, let me not dally on that. It's time for battle. Now, Gal attacks, and not just any attack, so stay link attacking. So now we've got an absolutely massive attack coming your way. 33 plus 33 equals 66,000 on your Vanguard, and it's going to come with Twin Drive. Okay, check 1. No trigger. Check 2. No trigger. Oh, I'm supposed to play this effect when I do that. Duh. I should have not thought to do that. Oh well. I'm forgetting. You know what's funny about that? I forgot to activate this skill even though I've been stockpiling 3 of them in the hand this entire time. I'm a goofball. Oh sheesh. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I had these ever since the beginning of the game, Luke. I've just been stockpiling them. Alright, and now I'm gonna go ahead and stand up both of these rear guards. This guy gets an effect because he became the link attack state because I actually bet both of its conditions, so it didn't matter either or. I now have the ability to shut off auto abilities when it strikes, and I can counterblast to gain a drive check. So let's go ahead and do just that. Let's attack, and then I'm gonna counterblast 1. Future skill. Future skill. What's future skill? Alright, so this is going to be for 43, 51. So this is going to be for 51 with a drive. Alright, looks like you got some good guards there. Interesting, so far you're at 58. Let's see. Guard, guard, guard. Are you intercepting at all? Or did these get shields? This got shield, okay. And so you've got 30, 50, 63. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Now then, my drive check. What's up, Drum? Now then, let's go ahead and attack. And with that, I'll pass the turn over to you. Well, that was a fun move. All right.
Shame you didn't have the impact there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate I didn't have the impact. It's what's more unfortunate is I keep forgetting to use the item. I keep forgetting to discard the other version of it from the hand because I have all three in the hand right now, Zenon.
Well, that was the first chance.
You could have won if you discarded Fist. Yeah, it seems like I could have won there. Ah, well. Well, I mean, even if I threw Victory, right? It gives Luke a chance to play. I think it'd be over a little bit too fast if he didn't get a chance to fight back. Let's see. Got a bunch of heals in there too now. How many gauge you got? Oh, it seems like you're building gauge on the double. Nice. Oh, and you put in your last heal there, so there's gonna be no more heals. Jackknife is going to be hyper spam evolving main phase for Overdress. Oh, it's a main phase for Overdress. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're just doing that guy again? Huh. Weird, I wonder why you're doing that. You'll see? Okay. Oh, he's got guard. Oh, or it might kill me. He might have the... With the amount of gauge that he's trying to build from this, he's going to try and go for the final phase. Interesting. Not bad. All right. Let's see, 30K. All right, let's go ahead and guard and then intercept. And this guy's got an extra shield bit because Drum's under there. All right, yep, you got a link attack. Let's not forget that one. Link attack. Let's see here. So 30. Gonna go for infinite power? Okay. And I'll PG that. Okay. And now you got both your front row back in action, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's see. So that is for 48. So 48 means I need to give you 40 shield to go up to 53. And let's see here. The other one's going to be, like, more or less the same thing then. I'll damage check. Alright, no dice. Let's go ahead. Guard, and I think that's the best guard, right? Drums don't even have left. I mean, I guess it's a fair bit, but it's not that much. Let's go. Final phase? Okay, cool. He's gonna try and go for the impact. Your persona wrote this turn. Part of this card, paper gauge to say final phase. Stand it and tax your opponent's Vanguard. Let's see here. So, thankfully it loses the critical, because the critical is only until end of that battle. So, it's only going to be attacking for 1 damage here if I need to take this. Huh. I could 1 to pass it, I guess. Or... Sure, why not? Let's 1 to pass. Sweet. Alrighty, and you're gonna die automatically because of deck out. Cool. Oh, I didn't even need the item. I just went anyway. Yay! Sweet. I guess I played that like a champ. Woo! What would I have drawn though? Oh! I had to heal anyway. That's funny. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. Good stuff. Oh, last card was crit. Oh, you were trying to chance for the crit. Oh, and that means my heal wouldn't have mattered. GG's. Huh. That came down to the wire there, though. That was a good first impression of Budyfight, I must say. Good first impression. Alrighty. Shiona, are you out there in the wilderness? You're next on the bat. And while we wait for Shiona, let me go ahead and spin who's next. Bro's on a different game, so has his protagonist powers. If you can top that? Shoot, you just might, right? Let's keep the same deck. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take 1 second to fix my ride deck. I'll be right back. So in my ride deck, I do not need this. What I need is Drum Bunker Dragon.
Yeah. It was funny when you're like, oh, I only just need 1 copy of this card. And then throughout the game, you're like, oh wait, no, I should definitely be running max copies of this card.
I should be playing a lot of Drum Bunker Dragon. That's really funny.
Also,
what's up?
I know Kyrick said it, but I'm not sure if it's completely true. But because the zone that the gauges go into are like theoretically a private zone to the opponent, but not to you.
Oh, so in other words, like I can actually like see my gauges?
Yeah, because like so far nothing like while in original Budyfight they were their own pile.
Right. And
Vanguard,
actually, I've got another question then, Zenon. Does that mean that I can selectively use what gauge to pay the cost for effects and calls? Like
yeah.
I don't have to pay from the top like Budyfight does?
I don't think Budyfight had to pay from top.
Oh, I thought it did. Huh, maybe I was wrong about that. All right, let's go first again.
If there are other people in the chat that do play enough Budyfight, but I've played it a fair bit, that I do believe that you don't have to pay from top, because I played it before and I didn't pay from top.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I mean if you never had to pay from top, so the biggest thing I get is that if I forget about Regardless Piece when deck building. Yeah, I just didn't do Regardless Piece, just because I'm like, I don't think I can fit it. But if I can pay any gauge, but you cannot see, right? So now, so that was Regardless. So I guess the bigger question is, can you see your gauge in this game? I'm going to make this interesting and not see my gauge until I hear clarification.
Yeah.
All right, good luck and have fun, Shiono. Let's make it another good one. Cue the music. Stand up it. Za. Vanguard. And soshite. Raise my flag. And I become a Budyfighter. Now, Oreno-chan, draw. From my hand, I discard Drum the Future. What's up?
Which one was the Monster Strike? Yeah, where you like also had a thing where you became a striker.
A striker? Huh.
Like, you know, from the monster, like the one collab that we never really got into. Monster Strike. I believe so.
Now then, I'm gonna ride, and I gain my Budyfight crest. Now, when I ride, my flag is going to become a flag. Now, Drum is going to be my buddy, and I'm going to get 2 gauges. Ni mai gauge, Setha. And then, when I initially play this card, I can charge and draw. And Gao skill. Look at the top 7 cards of the deck. I can add a lot of choices here. I think I'll add this one though. I'll reveal it. And then, after that, I'll pass turn to you. Da, 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 da. Gauge is like undercover gauge. It's interesting how we have to like make equivalencies with them, right? Oh, Zorga it is. All right then. I should not anticipate a long battle with this deck. One interesting thing about the flag is that the flag doesn't have like a draw ability, to my understanding. So like, even if you go second, you can't draw off of it. Abyss Fishing attacks. No need for to get Counterblast so quickly, am I right? Let's guard.
I mean, yeah, but it makes up for the fact that you actually get the draw going first.
Let's see. Draw. Okay, I got you, Daniel. No worries. Alright then. I think I'm gonna discard you from my hands. And let's also charge and draw. Draido. Another Gao. Now, like my last Gao, he's gonna go ahead and get me a nifty little top 7 search. I'll look at my soul though. And peep top 7. What do we get here? So, chat, is the shield an item card by chance? Who are we gonna romance in P4 Remake? Ooh, that's actually kind of tough. I think Rise is the best choice, but Yukiko had the aesthetics for me, so it's kind of hard. The free draw is the free buddy here. That's what it is, the free buddy. Yeah, you know what? You make a point, the buddy call. I forget about the buddy call. That is a great point, Mate. Prediction of Bushiroad presentation next week. They're gonna hit Babs and Bad. I also think that they're going to announce some more of the prominent units getting retrained to set 10. And I predict that Liela Morta is gonna get her retrained revealed in that set. Oh, is it because this is top chat, not live chat? Maybe that's what it is. That might be it.
Do you also know who's gonna get the DSR?
Do you think it's gonna be Dragiled Magnus?
But it could also be Nauticlear.
Nauticlear would be a cool one. I bet they would love to see Ruka on that DSR. Oh yeah. Alright, I think, you know what? Let me actually play a little more safe here. I'm gonna add this little buddy to my hands. And let's keep it simple. I attack for 10. No, the shield cards are not items. Cool. Then I'll, it's a good thing I didn't opt to add that then. Drive trigger check. Frontal trigger. Ooh, burning our heals quickly, are we, Shiona? Well, it is Zorga, so you probably weren't opting for a long game. But then again, Zorga can do anything it puts its mind to, so maybe you were thinking about a longer game. In which case, my condolences. You should watch Budyfight on stream. Yeah, make it like a stream thing. I'm so thinking about that right now because I could dig that. Have you watched the Budyfight anime at all, Zena?
I have not actually.
Ooh.
Never got around.
You smell that, Zena?
I do. I think I do.
You smell opportunity? Because I smell it too. What does abyss fishing find you? We've been reacting to Bushy live presentation. Depending on like if and when I'm available. When is it happening again? Because towards the end of the week here, which it's actually coming up to that point because it's Thursday right now, I'm going to be moving. And so I'm going to be a little bit more busy. Like during the weekend, I'm actually going to be able to stream, which is why this will help make up for it, I hope. Make it a YouTube series like the Vanguard watch thing you do. Yeah, yeah. Watch the Budyfight anime. Now I just hope there's no copyright on it. Like, as in, like they're gonna like shut down those videos. It's possible, but you know what? I think it's probably safe, right? Especially if I skip over the openings and the endings, which is something I did not do for Rumakun.
I think it's next
Bop it,
week.
bop it, bop it, bop it.
Dance. Kill the stream.
Yeah, I just went boom. Yeah, speaking of bop it. Ooh. $18. Oh, like the 18th? Let's see. So what's the 18th? Discarded pending karma? Alright. The 18th is Wednesday? Oh, yeah. I should be fine for that then, I think. That shouldn't be too tough. So you got a Honkokuryu and 2 Goin no Kaimas in the drop zone. You're definitely building. Order. Okay, sweet. It's a Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday should be fine with me. Let's see here. So, Sweets, let's see what if he wants Sweets to stay on top or discard. Leave card on top? Alright, he snagged something good then. I'll have to prepare myself. Well, I mean, I'd have to skip it for copyright reasons, right, Doragon? Because they might take down my video. Now, when I say skip it, like, I'd still listen to it in my own person or something like that. Like, just go to... Where do I find that Vanguard? Ooh, split, huh? Okay. You saw something good. I don't trust it, but the worst scenario is that it's a critical. I'll take this. Ah, he was trying to bait me into playing too conservatively there. Whomst is next? Whomst would be Genesis. Damage checky. No trigger. Ah, I get my blue dragon shields down. Ah, well, that just means I'll have to manage my CB like a professional, aka Shadow Paladin player. $43K? Or 23K? Alright, I'll guard with my front trigger then to go up to 25. I only want the one CB to start with. And I'll be attacking my Vanguard first. If I have an opportunity for a heal, it can come right away. Alright then, stand and draw. Next, let's charge and draw. That, ooh, perfect snag. Now, I discard my little buddy from the hinge and rise on up, Gal Mikado. Now let's go ahead and start with the Soul Blast here. I can Soul Blast one, and I'll have to pay a gauge. So let's go ahead and just pay my, I don't like, I think I'll pay this gauge, since you can pay any order, and I already know what was on top there. Let's go ahead and pay out that Gargantuan Punisher, just in case I can OT it back. Alright, what's a good OST for this moment? Let's go. Drum, baby. It's time for action. Call. Bunker Drum Dragon. Or Drum Bunker Dragon, I should say. And now I paid the gauge. Now let's go ahead and put the top card to Soul. Alright then. Now, due to the scale of my Vanguard, I don't have to pay gauge when I evolve Drum Bunker Dragon. So, let's go ahead and evolve him right away. And for this one... Alright. I'll play a good old resource card. Rise on up. Blue Sky Knight Drum Bunker Dragon. Now with Drum skill, I don't have to pay the gauge for him, but what's nice is that I can put a card from the drop into his gauge. So let's go ahead and... What's up?
When you said Blue Sky Knight, my brain immediately auto-filled. Yeah.
Alt Mile. Now let's go ahead and place you into the Soul. Now you can guard my faithful buddy. Furthermore, let's Soul Blast 1. By doing that, I can place this card into his column. And let's keep it simple. Gao attacks, activating skill, counter blasting 1. Oh wait, hold on a second. I missed something. This effect needs to activate. I need a draw. I don't need a CB for it either. Oh, and that actually meant something. How about that? Okay. Let's call by paying a gauge. And as you can see, it's another Gargantua Punisher. And I'll just go ahead and put another Punisher as his Soul Guard, because I'd rather try to stave off deck out as much as I can help it. And I can CB to draw, but I don't need CB anymore. Next up, I arm my Vanguard by paying 1 gauge. Green Dragon Shield, so you were out of the game. Alright then. By doing that, now that I've got my Gao, I can give 5,000 power to my front row drums and my Vanguards. Finally, calling for the hands. It's time for battle. Gao attacks. Skill adds all. Luke attaque. Both these units get an extra 5,000 power, so we're looking 33k Vanguard. Okay then, let's check the drive. Checks 1. Critical trigger. Critical goes here, and for his noble service as a link, I'm gonna go ahead and give him the power. Nimai. Null trigger. That's a good snag, though.
And obviously, it would require more rolling, but I'm pretty sure if you, like, give the trigger power to the unit that's linked, it also still applies to that.
Because it'd be like Silhouette, right?
Yeah.
And now, at the end of that battle, I stand the linked unit. Attack you! This will be for 23k Vanguards. One more. Just like the previous incarnation, this will be 33k Vanguards. Good guards. And with that, pass turn. So far, so good. My buddies are all locked up, nice and tight with that Soul Guard as well. Very good. And the moment you ride to grade 3, I'll be giving 5,000 power and shield over to my left Sky Knight. So the decks we're getting from the first season in 100. Yeah, that's what I heard that too. 100 came after, right? Is the Gargantua protagonist from 100? I think they are, right?
I think that.
Do you hear it? The waves whisper your name, and by their decree I shall drag you into the depths. I ride. Faded one of taboo. Zorga Nadir. Kinky no Inmesha.
I'm pretty sure this isn't from the time. Yeah.
Nah, Yugioh from the final season of Budyfight. Oh, okay. As you can see, I'm a complete noob in this regards. I just do not know. Split skill.
Dang. I think like the deck I've used the most in Budyfight does not have a shot of Fury.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
It's like from season 4. No, it probably makes sense because honestly, thinking back to it, because it has like Budyfight's version of the divine skill, like, you know. So that, and I believe that was introduced in some of the later seasons. You want to know what's so great about what they did with Budyfight in like their 1 per game skill.
What's so great about it?
They made another 1 per game skill, and of a different name. And then they sometimes gave a card both 1 per game skills.
So in other words, so like 1 per game skills, they had to choose between the 1 per game skills, or they can only use each 1 per game.
They can use each 1 per game. Like, it's basically, imagine there was like divine skill, and then like imagine a card had both divine skill and you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Overkill, overturn, and overthrow. All right.
Oh, there was a 3rd one?
There's a 3rd one. Zedon's getting mind blown as well. Turns out we need to hit the showers review, bro. We got to review. Oh, okay. Now it's time for Magose. So he's going to Magose Command a Death Restraint with his brand of corpses, power, and revival as well. Overkill reboot. Yeah, this is gonna get me pilled on Budyfight a little bit, low-key. Discard the top card of your deck, which is Persona Ride, and yeah, you don't need to care about that one lick. You already got the other Persona in there because you saw 2-way with that stack. Very nice. And then you can call any card as long as it doesn't exceed Zoiga's grade. Let's see, you have a good target in there. I think you guarded with the booster, right? You did. That will be an excellent call here. You're a little low on your drop zone. You return Evil Dream to your hand. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. Alright. And now that you've done that, you can go ahead and call back the monsters in the drop. The effects get more crazy. Yeah, I heard the power creep was like this. Just
there was a collab with like Budyfight did a collab with Vanguard, and they gave them Axel.
Okay. Okay. Why?
Like you could have I don't know, you could just apparently have 5 front row cards. And as late Budyfight was known for, because you know how in Budyfight they had a limitation that you could only have a grand total of like size 3 on your field.
Yeah, and then I mean they would kill that any chance they get, like with size 33s and stuff. And there's also the weapon deck where you could just attack like 20 times with items. So yeah. I do know that there's a lot of ways that they try to cheat this system.
Very much so.
Let's see here. I think I would much prefer to avoid that if I can. So let's go ahead and guard, and let's 2 to pass it. I'll be brave. It's not likely Zorga's going to be able to see double triggers here. Alright, now as long as there's no OT, I'm safe to go. Good. Shut down the big one.
The big one?
Sir, that was 13k base. Do you not see the 30 plus columns with 2 crit? I say the big one, not literally. I mean it figuratively, Vincent. That's the one that was the concerning variable.
I just thought it's funny the way that.
The big one. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. Front trigger. Power goes to my front row. Leave 18. Yeah, that was the name of it. Leave 18.
And they also had one, like, you had a one of them had a 1 per game skill to just skip the opponent's turn, and it also had like an auto win condition. It's called like Abigail.
Oh, Abigail. Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I'm gonna skip your next turn, just so, and then win automatically on the next one. Because it was like you build up, there's like one thing, and I think once you got like 3 under it.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. They have cool flags like Dragon 9, 2, 3. Yeah, I heard Abigail like got kind of crazy. Like at first the win condition was cool, but then like it got too easy to achieve.
Yep.
All right. Stand on the draw. All right. I charge and draw. Shoshite. Persona Draido. Let's get a draw. And then I'm going to give an extra bit of power to my front row. All right. Do I want to do this? All right, I think I know exactly how I want to play this. This will be fun. Activating skill. Let's Soul Blast 1. And then from the deck, where are you, my friend? Oh, there you are. Let's get you. Drum Dragon. Speriocode. Now, does Drum Dragon inherit the soul of the things that it overcalls? As in, like, I'm overcalling over a future drum with my previous drum, or is this actually going to be just a regular overcall?
Pretty sure this is an overcall because you're calling to the reverse circle, not to the unit.
Gotcha. So I overcall. And I have to pay a gauge in order to do that. Then, because I did that...
Don't forget the top card of your deck goes to the soul.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's true. Okay. Drag. Thank you. Now we've got this sucker right here, which, wait, what did someone do that? Oh, that's just a critical? Yeah, I don't need that right now. Now I get a soul. I don't have to pay the gauge for this skill. So did I? Yep, I held you in here since the beginning. I Persona Road, so let's go ahead and go into Drum the Future. Let's see, I get a... Do I get a... oh yeah, that's right, there we go. So I gotta go Drum the Future. Ooh, do I want to call you yet? No. Who's next? Luis. The next one is Genesis. All right. Let's go. Okay. Normal order. Activate. I can play this if I have Gao or 5th Omni. Bind it. I gauge a card face down. And I draw. Alright. Is today's fights in practice, buddy? Yeah. I'm practicing Budyfight. Next. It's time for battle. This card is going to get an extra 5,000 power because I've got Drum under it. 5,000 power because of my item, and 10,000 power because of its skill for 20,000 power. This unit gets 10,000 power total. Let's go ahead and attack and activate skill. I'm going to gauge the top card of my deck. It's going to be 30k Vanguards. And now, let's go. Activating skill. I'm going to counterblast 1, and we'll link attack. And since it's in a link attack state, because I Persona up this turn, it's going to get the other skills in effect. So now, in total, 23 plus 33. No, it's even more than that. 43 plus 23. It's 66 again.
Do you have another copy of the arm? Infinite?
I do. Oh. Thinking on arm skill. Do I want to use it? Yes. All right. Now then, activating my item skill, I'm going to Persona Blast. And let's get...
Also, I think that has a little note for the future. The CB is at the end of the battle. Not the
end of this unit attack CB. Oh, so link attack is actually like free? Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
Two criticals. Skill worthy of my avatar. Oh, so you had a perfect guard anyway.
So, you know, it would be I mean, that would be funny, you know, playing this against Yugioh. So just like, hey, guess who actually has
infinite power? Check 1. Ah, critical trigger. I'm gonna give all the effects to my Vanguards. Second check. No trigger. End of the battle. I create the CB for it, so stand both these units up. Now, let's attack. Activating skill. Counterblast 1. I take away a drive, and I can perform a drive check with no auto abilities being allowed. You should play the Gargantua Punisher music. Theme. Okay, there's a theme here. Which one is it? This must be it. Over to pass? Alright then. Drive trigger check. It's a heal trigger. I don't recover damage. But let's go ahead and give more power to my Vanguard. And now, let's go ahead and attack with support. $38K Vanguard. And then... Oh, this one doesn't... This one doesn't. Ah, this one's not feeling too good. You know what? I'm gonna move it over. All right. And now, I'll end my turn there. With all those extra defenses there, it wasn't quite time.
You also, I don't think you even have the CB for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It costs CB, doesn't it? Oh wow. Well, it's a good thing I planned for this. He's gonna Persona ride Zorga. Not yet. That's a powerful intercept unit. There's still a chance, everyone. Let's believe. Your opponent doesn't double heal. Wow. Lander's going to discard Evil Dreams, okay. I don't know. What are we thinking, chat? Are we thinking I can survive this turn? Zorga's got a really wicked offense there, and I didn't exactly go preparing defense for myself. All right, so you're gonna call two of these elves. Okay. Nice. Just realized you can't use Gargantua Punisher without Persona riding. Yeah, I actually had the Persona ride. I did the Persona ride that turn, so it was legal there for that turn, but that's it. I think I more or less like whiffed my chance to do it, I think. But that's perfectly fine. Because I had a chance to do it, and I think I whiffed it there because I didn't. Not only did I not give myself enough CB, but I realized that I probably didn't attack him the best way that I could have to try and make it work. On the bright side, I have a ton of gauge for the next turn. One of the coolest things about like this card right here, this grade 3, is if I'm reading it correctly, you could actually drive check with both of them. You could do that. Like, if you could CB one for each of them, you could get double Capwellius.
No, because you have to link it, like you have to make it become the link state.
Oh, they're sneaky about that. That's how they stopped it. Never mind. Okay, I was like, that has to be too good to be true, right? Like, you can't double Capwellius, surely. Bushy would never do that, I hope. This deck is so fun, dude. Commands of Death Restraint. Oh, okay. Oh, he probably doesn't sense the ability to kill me here, so he's playing conservatively. And before Nanakrill has pseudo double gap. Nanakrill's like, I am the exception to the rules. And then Michidus is gonna be sitting there giving the thumbs up saying, I beat that. Call Double Lithos Argor and attack. Draw. Ride Ignis. Call Lithos. Energy Blast 3. Draw Lithos. Call Lithos. Energy Blast 3. Draw Varpula. Discard again. Okay. Deck filtering. Deck thinning. Deck winning. Alright, so between both of those elves, somebody fight decks that attack up to 10. I've heard even more. Okay, so this is the bell. And called True Denise. True Denise. It's like Fer-de-Lise, but true. Choose one of your rear cards, and at the end of the retire, and at the end of the turn, and I retire it at the end of that turn. That's a good card. I can't trigger both roaming prison dragons, but that's fine. I mean, you don't even want roaming prison, right? Because you just All right, let's check the music a little bit here. The Dino Dragon boss coming next week. I mean, honestly, Dino Dragons needed more representation. Ain't that right, Zenon?
Yes!
Ain't that right?
Give me my
yes, sir! I'd order 5 Dino Dragons if I could. Whoa. Oh, I guess he forgot to EB, like, EC3 that turn, so it was actually at 6, not 3. That's how you could do it. Okay. Let's damage check. Check 1. Check 2. Ah, well. Well, fellas, you see my hand, so you know as well as I do. 07. 07 here, bro. I cannot stop Zorga. Or contextual music. Such a jam. Yeah, they did good. Is there any clear weakness for the Gao deck at the moment? Well, the Gao deck, for one thing, like, decks out at the speed of light. I'm already at 10 cards, and Zorga's at 21. So deck out is a really clear issue for this deck. It has no stamina. Another thing worth noting about this deck is that this deck is very combo oriented. So while it can definitely search out its pieces and stuff, you have to manage your gauge very carefully. So your gauges can be a bit of a choke point that not any of the decks have to deal with. The dead walk amongst the living. Now then, let's see if you can drag me down to Hades. I don't guard this attack. Give me your worst shot. Now please don't criticals, or I will despair. All right, there's still a chance. Come on, baby. The damage should check it. Ah, not quite. I had the miracle. GG's. Well played. I'm curious, how many did I have left? I had, oh, don't tell me. Wait, this entire time. Hold on, let me check something real quick. One of them was an over trigger, huh? Yeah, I gauged my OT. I gauged my OT. No wonder it wasn't there. That's another thing. Whoops. This deck is fun. Oh, that's fun, dude. Cool stuff. Good stuff. See if you want to use impact carding, but if you can't control what you gauge, right? That's one of the chance elements of it, right? Oh man, this one is good. That was a fun game. All right, thank you for the fight.
Is there when the next one's being revealed? Tuesday?
What's getting revealed on Tuesday, you said?
Like, do we know if the next ones are being revealed on Tuesday, or
I think Jackknife is getting revealed on Tuesday, or is that the Dino Dragon? I forget which is which. I thought it was Jackknife though.
Yeah, Dino Dragon is next Thursday.
Yeah, so it has to be Jackknife then. Be there in a sec. All right, cool. All right, while we're waiting for Genesis, I think it's about time I start. Jackknife is Thursday, he says. Okay, now we gotta get some looking up on this. Now I can start. I can start trying to optimize my deck a little bit. So, Gargantua Punisher is extremely funny. I like that, but let's see. So Thunder Knight's Drum Bunker is a cool card. Crimson Battler, I don't know if I like. Because Crimson Battler, okay, so the thing that gets me about Crimson Battler, I don't Disciple the Sanctuary of Exceedance. You're gonna trade with Zorga now. He's gonna take like some of the most strange additions to the Divine Skill lineup and make them the best. Your buddy becomes an impact monster. Oh dear. This guy's cool. I like Drum the Future. I think Drum the Future at 2 is correct. Getting the maximum bunker drum that I can do is correct. A Sky Knight bunker drum drag is really good. Spinal Marquis and the new Dino Dragon, which do you think is better on paper? I don't know, because I don't know what the new one does. There are stronger triggers.
It's basically not fully, but in a sense, restraint, where it looks for different names. It gets like crit, it gets a drive, it has like Java's skill to discard a card and call 2 Dino Dragons from drop.
Gotcha. Honestly, I think I need to play Buddy Charge instead here, because Buddy Charge helps me out. The draw trigger's kind of nice. The generic triggers, let's see. This gives me front, so this gives me Soul, which Soul is good, because in case I can't Persona Ride, I want to be able to Soul Blast to get Drum, but maybe it's not that important to get Drum Dragon. Ooh, because I want to gauge up as much as I can to go for big plays. Okay, so I've got 6 criticals total. I think that's correct. Ready to hop in instant? Cool. While you're hopping in, let me go ahead and see if I can't optimize a little bit here. I like this effect. I think I'm going to take this down by 1, take this down by 1. We're going to make those tech cards. And then in exchange for those, I'm going to up my order by a lot, because this order is just insanely useful. Let's go for Dragon World. Back to the Mountain Sanctuary I go. Good luck, brother. Keep training your heart out, as always. And thank you for the fight again. Alright. Now, match 3. Fight. That's actually mostly a good hand. Yeah, I've got no complaints about the hand. Now, roll the dice. 14. Man, if I keep rolling high, bro, I won't have to face the consequences of not being able to draw going second. Oh, I'm out of water. I'll get it after this round. Don't want to keep my homie Genesis waiting. Let's get some good music going on here. Let's play. Let's play this one. Let's get a little bit of ambient music to start off the stream fight here. Good luck, have fun. Now, stand up, the Vanguard. Ooh, protagonist fight, is it? I'm beginning with Dragon World. Now let's draw. To start with, let's discard this order card from my hand, and I'll ride into Gao. When I ride, I'm able to get my crest. Now my crest can move Dragon World over, and I can get my buddy to go along part and parcel with Dragon over. So now that I've opened the flag, I am now a buddy fighter, and you're a fighter, so we're different, I guess. Completely different, not the same. Okay. And now that we've got this, I can go ahead and get 2 gauge. Again, I'm not going to see the gauge until I get a rulings clarification on that, and also because it makes things more fun. And then I can go ahead and charge and draw. Gal, you're up next, brother. Let's go ahead and look at the top 7 cards of the deck. I can add this item to my hand and arm it to my Vanguard. Sweet. Okay. And now I can play this order from the drop zone here. Dude, this is actually going kind of hard. Let's bind this from the drop zone. Wait, if I have Vanguard, since I have a Vanguard with Gal, I can do it right away. I bind it and I gauge the top card and then draw. Like, see, that's the thing, right? This deck has like some insane. I can confirm you can look at your gauge trust. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll do it after this round then. I'll play one more time under this interesting little restriction I have going for myself. So what do you think of the Budyfight deck so far, Zenon?
It looks fast.
Fast?
Like, my goodness, does that thing move?
Yeah, not only is it like you tear out a deck at the speed of light, but like in exchange you can do so much, my guy. Oh, interesting. Hold on a second. This has an Ezel restriction, but you're playing it for the counter charge, I assume. So you're not doing that. Are you playing Alfred? He might be playing Alfred. Attacking. I trust it.
Survey says,
Rosa.
still got no clue.
Yep. That narrows it down not at all. Stand and draw. Oh, finally I can have you in the hand and not in the damage zone or in the gauge or whatever. Okay. Now then. Let's go ahead. Charge. And draw. And then I can discard in order to ride into Gao.
so insane. It's like the order you just discard and then you play it.
Yeah, I play it, bro, and I get my draws back, and I get my gauge. No, you can't look at your gauge. I'm gonna wait. I'm going to not look at my gauge to be safe, but we'll wait for a ruling clarification how Vanguard interprets it. Look at the top 7. Is this considered an item? I don't think it is. Something tells me it's not an item. I know that's an item, but I don't want to play it. So let's get an armor ride. You know, I'm not even gonna cap. I kind of like this. All right. Now that I'm gonna pay a gauge. Whoa, what a nice gauge I just paid. And now let me play this. Now, by paying a gauge, I put a top card and also a card from the drop as gauge for this boy. Ooh, ouchie. And let's put this card. And now I'll pay another gauge. And by doing that, I can play the homie here, and I put the top card of the deck into the Buddy Soul. And then, let's go ahead and Soul Blast one in order to superior call this guy to the column that Drum is in. And now with this, I can bind, I gauge and draw, or charge and draw, I guess one would say at this point.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, this is pretty fast, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This is really fast. All right, 5,000 power is gonna go to Gao.
You have 12 cards for less than fantasy. And just turn.
This is Deck Out Revolution, bro. I'm just playing Deck Out Revolution. Now then, let's go ahead and attack 10k Vanguards. Dude, I am like basically immune to blasters. All right, now let's go 15k Vanguards.
You wanna know what's a funny deck that just does kind of shut off Soul Guard?
What's up? Sacrifice Glass?
Wow.
Glass?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks about Glass. I'm not even gonna cap, man. Okay.
Or hey, we actually found a unit that, like, a deck that the Dragon Empire Ace unit also can deal with.
Oh! Huh. How about that? It's kind of trippy.
Like, oh, that's cool. That's cool 3 cards you've got in your soul.
Get them all out. Be gone. Oh, I think I said 23, but it was 18. I forgot that didn't get the 5k yet, bruh. Actually, he guarded correctly for that, though, so that's good. Okay. So far, no mistakes yet. I think I'm getting better at this. I'm certainly playing quicker than I am before. Dude, if the ruling does come back that you can look at your gauge, that'll make this deck so much easier. Something tells me that the fact that he didn't even attempt to look at top 7, something tells me that this is just meant to be an engine ride line. I don't know what he's doing here. He's doing something though. He didn't even bother with Blaster Blade. That's funny. All right, put back Din Drain. That's good.
I mean, didn't we see Zero get, like, checked?
Oh, wait, Zero had, Vanguard Zero had, like, Budyfight stuff?
No. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Starry Night Zero showed up on his board.
Zero? Yeah, he had Zero, so that could be an Alfred thing again.
Pretty sure that is only an Alfred thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can play Starry Night Zero in a bunch of decks. Hell, even Alden will do it. But, like, I doubt it's Alden. Okay, Dissection Angel. Oh, look at that. Another generic. I have no clue what's going on here.
This is literally the Blight meme. Just as a deck.
This is the most pile deck I've ever effing seen. Hit me.
It's like, hey, I'm playing Counter Sanctuary. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
For real, dude. Alright, check 1. Ooh, heal trigger. Okay, I get to heal out the critical damage. It's a good thing he guarded me earlier. Oh my god! What an effing time to have that happen. Bro. Let's effing go, deck. My deck was like, nah, fam. We got you, homie. No crit today. Oh, what was just that? Did you see that, Zenon? Literally just went heal.
Heal.
That's funny. Dissection can't even beat over it. Are you gonna beat over Drum Dragon? Okay. Soul Guard.
This is just that is such a dumb ability.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, Soul Guard, like, one is something, but like, dude, just imagine having like 5 soul in here, which some decks definitely do that, right? In Budyfight, so they're probably gonna interpret that. Like, Jackknife's supposed to do that, right?
I think, and in Budyfight, it was honestly sometimes even more dumb, because, remember, you couldn't, like, take damage unless your center was empty.
Yep. So you'd have to put a lot of soul to like keep yourself guarded because you didn't have a lot of life. All right, let's go ahead and switch up the music again. What's a good music here? Yeah, let's go. All right, draw. From my hand, let's charge and draw. Oh, nice snag. Okay. Discard. Raido. Let's go. Mighty Sunfighter. Mikado Gao. Let's go ahead and put in my soul. Alright, now Drum's gonna have to pay for its skill this time around because Drum my boy here was not called from Mikado's skill. So let's go ahead and play it. I'm gonna pay my gauge and let's search the deck. Let's see. You have a grade 3 or greater. This is crit until end of turn. Or becomes the link state. If you have a grade 3 or greater, Vanguard with Gao. Ooh, with how little damage there is, I might be able to push some damage with that. I'm not gonna cap. I'm kinda feeling that tech right now. But I could also get a draw here. Nah. Let's get resources. Call. Now, from this call, I don't put a gauge, right? Because it's part of the cost to put into the Buddy Soul. And he, like, circumvents the call cost with its own cost, right?
That is true.
Okay. So, in other words, I'm just going to use the skill. We're going to draw a card. Interesting time for the music to crescendo there, might I say. I'm feeling the flow. Okay. Now that we've got this in order. Do I have that in the drop? No, I don't. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into battle. Let's link attack. And I'll be linking attacking with my friend here. And when it becomes a part of a link attack, it's going to get 5,000 power until end of turn. So this is going to be for 28k Vanguard. Twin Drive. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. Critical trigger. Critical to the Vanguard, and I'm going to give power over to my Valiant Link Attacker for his service. Alright, and now let's counterblast. And I can stand up my boy Drum, but that's all I can do because, again, I'm going first here. At some point, we're going to go second, and I'm going to be able to burst that. But I'm not complaining, see, because going first is awesome. Let's go 18k Vanguard. Declaring it correctly this time. The other one's going to be 25k. I have 15 cards left, less in deck than him. His deck is decking out, baby. We're deck out gang here.
You definitely do not run draw.
Yeah, I should probably check this out on my deck, huh?
I feel like A, you draw enough, and B, you
true.
deck out faster than Grand Blue.
I'm
or
not
like
gonna lie,
State.
I'm so glad I've never checked a draw trigger yet in these 3 games. Oh, I never spun for After Genesis. Let me go ahead and spin another one. I haven't seen Luis in a while. He might not be here. Alright, so the King of Knights Alfred hits the fields. Oh, you're there, Luis? Sweet. I hate confronting guys. I reach out to the truth. Now Alfred's gonna EV3 to search for a Grade 3 or less Royal and call it. Enter the fray. Kneel before your king. Paladins, we ride. And now he can place, and he opted to make that CB free, so he still has Zero's other skill, but it requires him to Persona Ride, which is why he would need to pay for it anyway, so he can go for that. Stream's still going, huh? Yeah, at least for a little bit longer. I want to fight Luis, who got spun next to the wheel here, and then after that, I might go for another one. Just depends how late he goes. I don't want to be streaming for hours on end, right? Not in this case, anyway. So far, my assessment, this is a really sick deck. I like what they did with the Budyfight collab. I'm really looking forward to the other ones now. Face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth. Now break away. I'll take it. Damage check. No trigger. Asmodee will be tree, will be peak, and will drop eventually. Trust. Everyone's already looking forward to all these different decks coming back for sure. Alfred's going in for 23, which means max is 43. I respect that attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and PG it by discarding this card from the hand. Face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth. Let me out.
Oh, actually, you want to know? I think something that does also bypass the Soul Guard, funnily enough.
What?
Lock.
Oh. Oh yeah, this deck would hate to fight Lock, dude. Let's see, 20k. Let's see, and that's going to be 23. All right, I'm going to go ahead and intercept with my boy here. He's going to get a boatload of shield. And then go away. Let's see here. So, in order to make this happen... Yami Ghetto. Oh man, you know what? I'll be greedy. I'll take the damage. Yeah, I'm fine. I want to be greedy here, man. I am ready to be greedy, dude. I'm gonna see if I can't break through this on this following turn. Now break away. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, let's go. Okay, stand and draw. Perfecto. Pistola Raido. And also charge and draw while I'm at it. Okay. This skill can only be activated once per fight. And since I Vanguard is Great 3 or greater, I can Buddy Call. So let's Buddy Call Drum. Countercharge 1. But the Buddy Call still has a cost to it. So let's go ahead and pay. Now that I've called, let's go ahead and Soul Blast 1. And I'll be calling to the back row here. Next up, let's calculate the power. Budyfight. 5,000 power is going to go to these units. He's got Drum, so he's going to get another 5,000 as well. Now Drum skill. Let's pay. And then, from my drop zone, that Link Dragon from earlier, is now going to get played. Oh, and I need a top card as a soul for him as well. Okay. Now let's go. Drum the future. Drum the future is going to get a plus total of 20,000 power. I've got 3 CB. It's time to make this happen. I'll finish you on this turn, Genesis. Assuming no OT anyway. Okay. Battle phase time. Attacking. Let's charge. We'll go 30k Vanguards. Man, not 39, 30. Man, the fact that 0 and 9 are next to each other and they make all the difference in the world. SMH. This deck is good. Are OPGing, are we? Okay, then. In which case, next up, Rinkataki. And this acquires a skill because I Persona Rose. So once more, let's get some more power. This is going to be for 28. 28 is going to be combined with that bit of power there. Ooh. Ooh, 33, 46, 54, 64, I think, right? No, it's bigger than that. No, it's 71.
The heck? That was 28 boosted by 43.
Yeah. You're like, wait, what is that math? And I'm like, this is my math, Andrew. That is a reference to my old, to an old Russian mathematician that my mother was doing her psych class. She had like this mathematician, and one day he was a really nice guy. But one day he did like this guy named Andrew, who was like the teacher's pet. He said something that was false. He goes, "No, that is bad math, Andrew." Check 1. Ah, check 2. Ah. Okay, now. Counterblasting 1, and because my opponent's Vanguard is great theory greater, I can stand both of these fellers. And now, let's go ahead and attack. This will be for 38k Vanguards. I'm not gonna lie, Xenon, this deck could become meta.
It probably, like, the thing is most collab decks are very strong for the sole purpose of they don't receive the same level of support as others, so they have to make sure that they last for the time that they are. So, yeah.
Counterblast 1. I take away a drive to perform a drive check. This is going to be for 51k Vanguard, 1 drive, no autos. I wonder if he's gonna throw down OT, like many players. Like many players may throw down OT against this fight. Be like, yeah, okay, 51, fun fight. Oh crap, okay, drive checky, no trigger. Ah, GG's. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to use my finisher. I wanted to pay 4 and CB and discard it and stand in my Vanguard. Okay, all good. GG's. Ooh, this deck is insane. Poor Alfred, bro. Alfred's like, I play a different level of Vanguard. It's much slower. This deck is so fast. Probably not getting SDW considering Tasuku's going to be Dragon World. Is that so? Well, it is what it is. Alright, GG's. Drum is really giving me Varga vibes. Yami Ghetto. All right, come on in, Luis. While you come on in, I'm going to go ahead and get some water real quick. This might be my last fight of the night, at least for this stream, because I don't want to spend too much time on the streams here, but we've been having a pretty good stream thus far, so we'll see. Even if not, I'll be back regardless. Oh, I just changed the music for y'all, so you aren't having to hear this all the time. Something chill. Sure, why not? We'll play this. Perfect. BRB. Alrighty, I'm back. Luis is in here. All right, let's see how he fares against this deck. I think an optimized version of this deck is terrifying, absolutely scary. Okay. Some good stuff. Oh yeah, some real good stuff. Sure. So, like, what's the win condition for the deck? I haven't figured it out yet from reading the cards. So, there's a couple of different kind of, like, win condition maneuvers that you can go for that are sort of interchanged with each other. So, let me go ahead and show you what they are. So, one win condition move that you have is this card right here, which is this item. So with this item, you can discard or the copy itself from the hand, give your Vanguard infinite power, like it actually says infinity, uses the infinity symbol, and a critical. So it's a PG or GG attack. Another thing that you can pair that with, and remember, all three of these win cons can go together in the same turn. I was about to pull that off against Genesis. Another one you have is your impact. Now, this impact says that at the end of the turn, if the opponent has 4 or more damage and you Persona Road, you can counterblast 1, discard it, and pay 4 gauge, say final phase, and then you just re-attack with your Vanguard there. So it's kind of like a Varga Drag Race thing, right? Like, think Varga's Divine Skill. Just a little bit different on the conditioning costs. Then, on top of that, you also have a Gabuelius unit. Now, Gabuelius is Drum the Future. Drum the Future lets you drive check as a rear guard, and it's a really hefty one that also says no auto abilities. So, yeah, Drum the Future is pretty insane. Yeah, the impact is pretty hard, right? So I think Drum the Future in tandem with like Persona Ride is probably your best maneuver, and it's also easy to get the item going, right? So I would say item Drum is like your best maneuver, but if you can impact, you could impact, but it's very expensive, which is good. It needed to be expensive. So I'd say that's your deck in a nutshell. That's what you should be aiming for. Roll 8. Oh boy. I think it might be time. It might be time for me to lose the die roll. When you do 6 damage, evolve to Tempest Enforcer. Seems cracked. How is the hand and resource engine? It's pretty good. The deck gets a fair bit of draw. It decks out really badly, but it also has multiple counter charges. Oh crap, no, never mind. Looks like I'm still going first. Xenon 8 was not able to be beaten. Yeah, hand will get you there. Like, it's not the most defensive deck in the world. You could make it more defensive because there's Thunderdrum. Now, Thunderdrum has, like, a really huge intercept, so think of it as, like, a Gelmit, but technically it could actually scale... Could it scale beyond Gelmit? I don't know if it could... I guess it could if you, like, it put more of the grade 1 drums in there. Alright. Like, it could scale above Gelmit, but it is basically a Gelmit. Who's next? So I spun for Luis, so I'll spin one more time, but no, I may not get to this one depending on how long this game goes. So let's spin. Alright, so it's funny you asked that, Ice, because it spun on you, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I have time for this, so keep it in mind, I may not have time for it. It's good in flavor, since Gao is a very offensive Budyfight player. It's this whole gimmick. Yeah, I mean, this deck is just like, you get a fair bit of advantage, but you just don't even care about it. You just go choo-choo, bro. Okay. Now then, stand up, my Vanguard, and raise the flag. I am now a Budyfighter. It's good to be a Budyfighter. Draw. Now then, let's discard one card from my hand. I'll ride. I get myself this right here, which means I have my flag now. I gauge 2. All right. And then after that, I can charge and draw. Boring. Hey, he wants to play Rezyl, right? I'll let him play Rezyl. Okay. Have to add that to my hand. I'll pay a gauge. And I'm gonna arm my Vanguard with the fist of the North Star. Nani? Okay. Oh, seems legit. Oh, I don't know if Genesis relayed the message, but I ended up being Glass again with Hostage. Oh, that's funny. You're trying to beat up, oh yeah, that's right, we'll be fighting against Hostage Rezyl here. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I didn't need a single PG. Well, thankfully, well, that's a good sign too, because this deck shuts off your PGs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that you decided to go for Rezyl on this one, brother. I thought you wanted to beat me with Chronojet. But hey, you know what? Who am I to say, right? You like both decks anyway, and so do I. Though, in my case, to different extents, Rezyl is my baby. Alright, his turn. Luis, you told me that already. Yeah, I know. Genesis is like, stop telling me that. A brother can only hear the shame so many times. Alright, discarding Nilberis in order to ride. Tranquilla, alright. Tranquilla, Demonic Demise Sword, but you can only hit it with a link attack. Wish you could give Alfred more support, bro. Oh yeah, Alfred was born behind. I'll take it. Damage check. Draw. Charge and draw. Then discard and ride into another Gao Mikado. Soul. Now Gao skill. Look at the top 7 cards of the deck and I can add. Yeah, good fetch. Let's go here. Because I want a little bit more offense here. Next up, let's go ahead and activate this skill. I'm going to bind it to gauge the top card of the deck, and then draw. Nice draw. Okay. Next up,
I think one of the things that made deck out a little less common in Budyfight specifically was also you had 10 more cards in the main deck.
Oh, you were at 60?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's funny. Yeah, there ain't no way they're going to give us a higher main deck just for this, right? They'll say, nah, take your deck out. This deck's great anyway. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and pay a gauge in order to call. And then, once I do pay this gauge, I'm going to put a card from the drop zone into its gauge. And that's going to be the Drum Dragon I put back earlier. Now, when I play him, I can CB1 or draw cards. I snag. And then, let's go ahead and pay another gauge. Ah, so I was missing you. Well, no matter. Actually, as a matter of fact, friend, how about you come help me out real quick? Become my soul. It's time for battle. Let's attack for 10. Damage check in the order. Well, that's good for me. Next up, let's go ahead and attack for another 10. Damage check to PG that time? Alright. That means I can't heal now, but I get the feeling I'm not going to check a heal trigger on this drive check anyway. I already whiffed one, so let's go ahead and play aggressively. This is going to be for 15 on the Vanguard. Ooh, he's going to take the bet too. Alright. Drive trigger check. No trigger. Alright then. Over to you. And look at that. It wasn't a heal trigger, so I was right to attack like that. Now, since Yugioh is going to come on down, Chao Paladin Nova Grappler. I can see that. So revealing 3 cards of different grades, Financier, Dissection Angel. Now, will it be a 0 or a 3? Right, it'll be 3 you saw earlier. Cool. So that confirms you also have Financier to try and move cards over the Guardian Circle. Very nice. You got any music requests, Zena?
None off the top of my head.
Alrighty. Ah, the Arch. Alright, got a good hostage fodder right there, and it also makes magic numbers on boost. That's not a bad call here. Alright, so he's going to call it for the rear guard there. Financier in front of it. Okay, I'm going to go on to the assumption that that one's on the Vanguard here. Now, you could hit a critical trigger here, and that could be kind of bad for me. Could be a little messy, but I think I'm willing to take that risk. Go for it. Palladium Zeal. Damage tech. Oh, that's the second whiff deal. Ah well. Guess I'm gonna whiff my heels today for this one. Cow Mikado is gonna go ahead and get 10,000 power. Now, I'm sure you'd love to attack one of my rear guards, right? Alright. I won't guard him, so he's just gonna have to get rid of that soul there. Okay, stand and draw. Ooh. Not a bad snag. But I feel like it's not time for you. So let's go ahead, charge and draw. Then from my hand, let's discard and ride into Gal Mikado. It's so weird not having to do energy charge every turn. Like, I'm constantly looking at my crest to energy charge. Like, wait, I don't do that.
No, instead you charge your gauge.
With hand advantage. Now then, let's Soul Blast. Drum Dragon. You still in there, brother? Yeah, you're still in there. I want to get you here. Now then, let's shuffle the deck. And now I have to pay the cost for his call. So do I want to? Actually, no. Let's not pay. Yeah, no. Let's pay Drum Dragon. It's good to pay. I think it's good to pay Drum Dragon when you get a chance. All right. Let's play another bit here.
You know what would be something that would be fun to try?
What is that?
Kind of like what we did before with like the Vanguard retrospective, and just kind of like go through all the Budyfight eras.
Oh, that would be kind of nice. Just to see the different Budyfight eras and how they developed. Shoot, I could definitely see a lot of people wanting that. Alright, let's go ahead and have Drum... I'm going to go ahead and have Drum Dragon activate its skill without having to pay a gauge. Now, Drum, my boy. Let's evolve. 2 damage, is it? I kind of like the sound of 2 damage. Yeah, let's go here. And then I'm gonna place another Drum as his soul. Okay then. Let's go ahead and swing. And I'll activate skill. I'm gonna link attack with this unit. When he links attacks, he's gonna get a critical. And remember, because of my order effect, I'm giving 5,000 power to all these front row rear guards, as well as 5,000 power to my Vanguard. So that's gonna be 18 plus 15, another 33k Vanguard to drive. Okay. Drive check 1. Ooh, it's a critical trigger. Let's give critical here, and I'll give power here. Second check. Oh, it's another critical. Okay, critical's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna give power to my other rear guard. So that is going to be putting you up to 5. Okay, not bad. Hostage may not have enough time to react to the situation. And honestly, because I've wasted all my heals here in this game, I don't mind that he's at higher damage than me. I wouldn't be able to activate them anyway. They're gone. Ooh, okay, no defensives there? Well, that'll help me out. Let's go ahead and CB1. And I'm gonna stand this rear guard. Now then, let's go ahead and swing. This is gonna be for 25k 2 crit Vanguards. EK! Which one are you again? You're Crimson Battler. Honestly, the one of Crimson Battler kind of neat. This was the situation for him. You stopped that one, but how about the other one? We got another 25k Vanguard. Fucking Resile like feels so odd. Yeah, I mean, people have thrown Resile at me before. It's just, I mean, on the bright side, I know exactly how to defeat a deck like this, right? Ooh, I forced to use the PG right there. Huge, huge. Okay, good stuff. Oh, how to discard the Resile too. Gotcha. And we'll end on that. And I'll go ahead and keep those stats there, because the moment you ride to grade 3, you'll be getting the double increments of 5k power shields. Okay. Sort of does an assist. Also, Peachy on a 20k swings off the hand. Yep. LOL. Aw, the top card would have been a heal too. Oh well. Well, Reza, I was trying to have your back there, I guess. Honestly, the amount of times I've had the 6 damage shield there as well, that's just how it is with me usually. Maybe Rezile just has that effect on people who are chosen. Although saying chosen kind of has cultist mentality, maybe I shouldn't say that. Oh, discard it. Yeah, fair enough. It's kind of funny too, because that is the anti-crit heal. So funnily enough, that actually works against this particular drum. I'm sorry, Zenon, but I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, dude. You have to be in character anymore. Fair enough.
What's up? What were you gonna say?
I'm sorry, Zenon, but I regret to inform you. I'm probably gonna be playing this deck a lot for the next while. I like the drums. I like the variety of them.
I mean, hey, hopefully I'll also like find a deck that. And then we can do the fight. We can duke it out.
You wanna play Jackknife? Nice.
Yeah. I don't know, it looks cool.
I mean, he does look cool. I mean, look at the giant knife he's got. He kind of reminds me of the Knife Dinosaur game that Maz has on his wish list. Ooh, he's got the order. Okay, got a CB, but that's a small price to pay at this stage. This juncture. And we got it home, we realized I left my phone charger at work paid. Oh! Hopefully you're gonna be back there tomorrow to claim it. That sucks. It's always annoying. I'm gonna have fun making custom Budyfight card for Vanguard. Essentially because I'm not gonna lie, the more faithful probably the better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you called PG and that? Gotcha. By the way, you still streaming on Saturday? No, I'm going to send an announcement on that, but I'm not going to stream on Saturday. Because Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be too busy with moving, y'all. I'm not going to be able to have this set up here. Alright, Soul Guard.
Oh, and then hey, whenever you get back, like your first stream back, you can just also title it like new streaming room, yada yada.
Yeah, new streaming room, let's go. Oh, it's gonna be a better streaming room. The house we're going to is quite nice. It's definitely gonna cost a little bit more, but it's a very nice 4-bedroom house, 2 stories over in a gated community. It's got it's a corner house too, which is pretty insane. Okay. Oh. Remember to draw, dude. He didn't actually draw off no Barris. Try to get all the effects you can, my brother. New room, new streams, new seasons of card fights. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny if I'm like, new deluxe. And no, he did Divine Skill. I didn't see any Divine Skill declarations there, so it's still there. And there's, yeah, the blade for this is still chilling in there, so that's how you know.
I think I managed to time this so perfectly on like this like save point that I'm doing where I get to just open up the game, check, see if it's the item I need. If not, close game reopen. Because like I can't save it once the item is fully like loaded in, or else it like just it's saved to that item. I have to save it like just a couple seconds.
Ah.
But,
$21K. Let's take it.
isn't it 23?
Yeah, it is. I'm about to remind him of that. Okay, he gets a critical. Cool. I was hoping he'd get a critical here. If I'm extremely lucky, he'll get 2 criticals here, so that I'll be able to like get the maximum damage for the kill turn.
How much CB do you need for the kill turn? 3 or 4?
I need 3.
Oh, you could just buddy call.
Yeah. I guess I could buddy call to help out. So now he's gonna give power to Blade Feather Dragon. Second check. Palladium Seal. Ooh, okay. He's definitely stocking up on the on those triggers. But again, I have an anti-PG unit, which is gonna help out with this. Now, 5th Omni Lord activates. When a card is revealed for a damage check, it's going to activate, but it's going to go into standby, so I have to resolve my second damage check before I actually resolve that skill. I learned that from the Napoleon ruling the other day.
I'm pretty sure that I think the only card that interrupts like damage checks fully is the like 1 Braver card.
You can't anti-PG for your infinite attack and crit +1, right? No, I can't anti-PG for that. What I can anti-PG is, I can anti-PG for my Gabwellia swing. Oh, because I had to discard Nelbaris for it? Sure, it's a good discard for me, because you won't be able to call that back from the hand. Did Budyfight get OT? Nope. Well, no, they got an OT in the set. I just didn't get mine. I thought you were asking if I got mine yet. But yeah, they have an OT. So the OT gets a critical to one of your rear guards and your Vanguard. And it also lets you add an orbital order from your job to your hand. It's pretty good OT. It's kind of like reminiscent of Idolsfara. Alright, so now I took my 2 damage. Let's see what he'll do for his attack pattern. Gonna go there. The funny thing is, I also have to intercept that. All right. And oh, you want to attack that? Yeah, sure. I'll just do my soul thing to prevent it from dying. Why not? Should I do that? Let's see. Drum Dragon is in there. Do I have a Drum Dragon there? Yep, I have a Drum Dragon in there and there. So I've got the 2 Drum Dragons I need if I want to go for it. All right, stand and draw. Ooh, nice. Charge and draw. And then Persona Raido. Let's see. For my play here, can I afford it? No, I don't think I can afford it this turn, so I'm not even going to attempt to get the more CB for it. Let's do this skill. Soul Blast 1 in order to Buddy Call. But not the true Buddy Call, because that's the once per fight skill. Alright, we don't got it in there. So I gotta go ahead and go here. And then place the top. Gauge. Alright. Oh wait, no, it's not as a gauge, it's the soul. That's why I put it face up. Duh. There we go. And now I can use its skill for free. So let's go ahead and search the deck. Or drop and get one of these suckers. I'll play you. Now this is Drum the Future. Shuffadoo.
The drums from the future.
Yes, sir. Future drum buddy fight. And now I can get an extra 5,000 to all my front row units. He gets 5,000 from the drum, and then that's another 10,000 power due to drum's own skill. All right. I'm gonna try and break through that ironclad defense on this turn. I'm gonna go 35k Vanguard.
Two critical fighters.
Does it? Yeah. And it's got a critical. I forgot that has a critical there. Thought I needed a be a link or when it attacks. Oh, I actually, yeah, it could be when it attacks too. Duh. Should have thought about that. Two crit.
Card has a better effect than like Zamu because you can also stack an extra crit on it. 3 crit.
You can, and it's until end of turn that it keeps it. That's pretty insane. Like, I looked at that, I'm like, oh man, Zamu, perhaps I was too harsh to you. The only reason it doesn't feel as good is because the other, like, drums are also, like, crazy as hell, so you just have to choose between crazy stuff, which makes them not look as good. Trying to take too much damage, especially still makes your deck smaller. That is true, I will deck out out of damage. I have the funny Hellraiser list, and Kagero, Mega Colony, Shunu. Wow, you're spreading out, aren't you? I'm not gonna lie, a part of me is almost wondering if I even want to do like the impact in this deck, because the impact might be bait.
Actually, out of curiosity, where's this thing's extra 5k coming from?
Are you talking about the one that's attacking right now?
No, I think never mind. I see 2 stacked copies.
Yeah,
it's just you had the drum stacked almost perfectly.
Yeah, this I don't know how I got them to be so perfect there. Considering how it's kind of funny because one's like a vertical stack, the other one's like a horizontal stack. I don't know what I'm doing. They're both correct, but like, man, they do look different. Oh, you're gonna PG for this one, okay. Ah, so you read what the card did. Okay, so that's gonna be 1 hostage use right there. And it binds. And now here comes my Vanguard. And let's link attack. All skills being taken into consideration. Now let's go ahead and activate skill of this thing right here. I am going to discard to make it infinite power with a critical. I wish I could just put an infinity symbol on there. I really just typed out infinite power to crit Vanguards. So you gotta put them to the bottom of the deck, so you're gonna do Leo Lamorta, you discarded the other Resolve. Yeah, the deck is doing everything it can to try and desperately survive. Embracing my inner card fighter by experimenting. That's good stuff. You'll find the one for you, brother. As a matter of fact, you might find multiples there for you. The only way to go out there is to just hit the field and start smelling the flowers. Alright. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. No trigger. Alright then. And now, let's CB1 at the end of that battle, and I can stand both of these. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's attack. This is gonna be for 35k, 2 crit, Vanguard. And I know you have that at the PG that you managed to drive check, so you can just hold on to that there, and you'll be left with no way possible to stop Drum the Future. He will lead me to the future, assuming no 6 damage shenanigans. Alright, and now, attack it. And skill Hatsu, Counterblast 1. This is going to be for 43k, 1 drive, Vanguard. EK, Drums of Future. Drive check. No trigger. Now, can you get a 6 damage? Aw, anime finish. GG's. GG's. Yeah, unfortunately, Hostage just got ran the F over, dude. What is this deck, chat? Holy crap. Holy crap.
The next meta, like, now we just need to see what, like, how does it fare against bots? Just for the fun of it.
How does it fare against Bavs? Oh, that would be interesting. Honestly, I could see where it might be able to OTK Bavs, but if it doesn't OTK Bavs, it's in trouble. If it goes first against Bavs, it might be able to do it.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that, like, Drum the Future also, like, shuts off Shield and shuts off...
Yeah, Drum the Future... The fact that Drum the Future stops, like... Because this is, like, a better Gabwellius, dude. This is, like, a Gabwellius that also gives itself, like, the inherent 10k power, like, no matter what, and on top of that, you can, you can shut out the autos. Looking forward to it. Alrighty. And I think that's going to be a good one to end this off on because we've more or less hit a point where I think I've got some good testing in. Stream's been going on for how many hours now? 3 hours on the dot. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alrighty, everyone. Well, thank you for hanging out and taking the time to test and talk with me. It was good stuff. Honestly, Budyfight, it looks really strong and super good. So I'm going to be looking forward to what Jackknife and the other decks have to have on offer for the Budyfight collab set because they're definitely putting their best forward for it, and I think I might as well do the same, eh? And with that said, take care, and God bless y'all. Have a good night.
Peace out, everybody.